2%, guys. 2% risk, 37% return. Based on the classroom we did yesterday. If you don't know how to follow these strategies, I would have thought that I would have been inundated with questions about this strategy this morning. I wasn't asked one single question about this strategy this morning, which means I assume everybody that trades equities got the trade, understood it properly, and therefore made 37% return on the money. If not, then you didn't understand about the strategy. You didn't understand what we were teaching, and therefore why the hell was there no questions about what we were doing? 37% return, guys. We've just traded it from yesterday's classroom. From yesterday's strategy, we've just done the trade. There it is there. It's the gap fill. The value was massively bullish. We simply bought at the bottom edge reversal, not on a 30-minute chart, interestingly enough. We bought at the bottom edge, not on a big bottom edge limit order fill that you don't know how to get. You simply wanted and waited for the first green candle reversal at the price. Wanted and waited for the first green candle reversal. We never even asked for a good price. This is why it's systematic entry process, not a discretionary process where, but I never got that fill. I don't like buying on limit orders. This is taking a green candle, guys. That's your trigger. Every one of these buys, with the exception of this half-back buy, which you could have simply have added on the green candle if you were waiting for it, there, this buy was on the green candle. 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 And yes, this buy was on the green candle. Same price, same area, 40% return. 40%. Now we said 52 was our main target price. That's it, just done 52s. The total on that is 40% return on your account on a 2% risk, and that doesn't include the add-in that we got here. 40% return on your account with 2% risk. If you're trading the S&P, that's you just done 20 days or 20 now. You've now got 20 more trades that you could get wrong consistently, 20 trades, and you would still end up with a break-even account since today's open. Now that doesn't also include the 2% when we got back to the capper, the 2% when we got back to the capper, the 6% when we got back to the capper, and the 3 or 4 or 5% when we got back to the capper prices. And then obviously the break we thought was going to happen because the value was exploding, so we know that what did I say to you guys? I actually said something about this trade. I am not taking profits, remember? I said if I was you, I'd be now waiting and not reducing my size to get to the gap fill. Is that not what I said? Perhaps not, perhaps you never heard me. But that is exactly what I did say. I said that to the guys on our own floor, so I'm pretty sure I said it to you guys as well. Melvin agrees, I did say it. So if that's the case, were we right? Did we see why we were right? Did we understand why we were right? Do you see the entries? Do you see where the trades were? Do you see why it made 40% return on your money? Now it's gone even further than 40%. We've just gone above 52s, which might be good news coming into the cash open. So what you can now do is you can now do a wee trailing stop behind this and just put a little trailer behind here, maybe at 48. So you're leaning against any action at the 50s. A little trailer here if it doubles back against you. Worst case scenario now is you're going to get out with a 34% return on your money. Now obviously the value is turning back off a little bit, so maybe start looking at that 52 and saying, you know what? Yeah, get me some business. I like that as a storyline. Get me some business. So a little easy opportunity. There you go, guys. Systematic entry, which we taught in yesterday's classroom, has just made over 50% return on your account this morning on 2% risk. Live. You can see every one of these trades is systematic. You can see every single one of these trades is based on the green candle, the first green candle. Every one of these trades has just closed the gap, and the trade that was the biggest trade opportunity was obviously these last 3 trades, which are all perfectly in line with value. So if they're the only ones you took, you'd have had that one, you'd have had this one, and if you were obviously clever enough to do pullbacks, you'd have had this one here. And you've done 50% account increase on those trades, guys. 50%.